Today guys, I'm going to teach you transitions, and if you have watched my first videos, by this point now you should know initiating, catching the drift and maintaining the drift, as well as the other techniques that we have taken by far. And in order to progress on the techniques and even more videos, weight transfer, whatever, we need to learn today transitions so we can keep going with the series. So if you're new to the channel, feel free to check the first videos. So about transitions, we'll mainly cover the three that we know now, which is lift-off throttle transition, the clutch kick transition, and then the handbrake transition. And of course I can cover a bit of, weight transfer and so on, and I'll give you lots of tips. So without further ado, because my tires went cold, I'm going to warm up my rear tires by spinning out, doing stuff, and then we go on the showcase. So I've warmed up the tires a bit. Now what we'll have, usually you have a wall on one of the side or off-road section, and what we'll be doing is transitioning from one outer side of the road to the other outer side of the road. So from here we'll be transitioning, and we'll do a transition to this side and then again to the other side, and you get the point, right? So what's the catch here? We're loose on the rear end, we're drifting, and we're basically, what the car will be doing, guys, is we're going towards the right, then we lift off, we have more grip on the front, rear is loose, and it's like the car is dancing right, left, right, left. It's like we're dancing around the front of the car. You get it? Very, very simple. This is the easiest and simplest way to present it to you so you can imagine what's happening. We're literally, the car is dancing left, right, left, right. That's what we're doing. We're just shifting the weight of the car non-stop. That's what you need to imagine. So having this in mind, hopefully I can showcase quickly because the tires are cold again, just by the time I explain something. Obviously, we're gonna start with liftoff first. We initiate, turn in, we catch the drift, and we maintain. Reach toward the outside, lift off. Reach toward the outside, lift off. Again, corner comes in, we lift off, and we now maintain the drift. Power away. We keep shallow angle to get speed. Reaching the end of the road. Again, lift off. Now, how to know, guys, basically, when to transition. We spoke about this in the first video. You should be looking, because you're sideways, right? So use your monitor. When you're on the right, you transition lift off, you should be looking sideways to the other side of the road. Not like 90 degrees, I mean, obviously you'll be like 45 degrees. So you'll be looking something like this. That's where then you keep your drift, and then you reach here, and then you transition to this side, and then you lift off again, and that's what you need to know.
Okay guys, I have opened the video and I want to make something absolutely clear. I think this is very important. Now, a lot of you, especially beginners, will ask a very good question. How to know where I want to go and like where to look at wherever I'm going. So this is very simple. I'm gonna play the video. I'm gonna use this Epic pen to show you. So as you can see, I'm doing the transitions. We're on a straight road now. That means we'll do manji, basically transition from one side to the other, basically from left edge to right edge of the road. So, as you can see, I'm on the left side. Ask yourself this. This is a very important question. Ask yourself, what is my target and where I want to go? This, most of the time, you will answer the question even yourself when you ask yourself this. So, when you ask yourself this, most likely you immediately know, okay, if I want to keep transitioning, where do I have to go? Obviously, you will have to go towards this side, right? So you will go towards the right side of the road, just before you hit the outer line and go off-road on the grass. So if you look very clearly, I'm gonna play again the video, you will see, guys, boom, just 1-2 meters before I hit this outer side, because don't forget, guys, we are sliding. That means you need to do the transition just tiny bit before you reach the end of the road, because you're sliding. Depends on the grip of the car, what big, if your angle is very big and stuff. These all will take, their toll, but this is for later. That I'll cover videos, angles, whatever, grip and stuff like that. For now, it's very important for you to know. Now, what are we going to do? We're transitioning from here, and I'm already thinking about this side right here. Oh, why did they click black? Sorry. So I'm already thinking about here, guys. It's very important. Obviously, this will be a very, very different video about like mentality and stuff, where to look, and anyways, not gonna cover this now, guys. It's very complicated. From this section right here, now you ask again, where do I want to go? obviously there's a very long way ahead till we reach one corner. So we still have this long straight. That means we'll still have to keep doing transitions left and right. We're still on the straight road. That means we're going right here on this side. So let's play the video. And again, you can see right here, boom, we're going towards the left, transition, and now we're going towards the right. And then again, we go towards here, and then you will see I'm reaching just before I reach this line right here. I transition so you can have enough space. You don't want to go on the grass. If you've watched the dirt drop video, you know how much you lose grip if you go there. And we finally reached the corner, guys. We have finally reached the corner, and we can do our transition and just continue the track and link it. Obviously, linking corners will be a completely different video. They are not the same stuff. Transitions is completely different thing. I need to teach you how to do the transitions. Then I can teach you how to link corners on the whole track. So they are completely different things. But this is very, very important to know. A lot of you might ask this, how to know when to transition, how to know when to do something. Ask yourself, what is your target? Is your target to reach the corner? Is your target to keep doing transition and drifting the whole road? Or if your target is not to drift the whole road, that means you will just have to keep driving straight till you reach the corner that is right there at the end. So this is it. It's very simple. Just ask yourself the right questions and you will literally have the right answer yourself, guys.
Another thing is, guys, when you use the liftoff, remember what I told you about on the first video. When we initiate and we do the liftoff, we have a very short time where the car and the angle settles in. This is the time where you need to go back on the gas. So I'll show you again. Watch. Clutch kicking in, car settles off, gas. Wait, car settles off, gas. Literally, the car catches the angle for you. Just wait for the weight shift to end, back on the gas. Weight shift ends, back on the gas. Watch, simple. Initiate, lift off, weight shift ends, gas, weight shift ends, gas, wait. Gonna hold the clutch so the car will even slide even more. And you get the point. We're just waiting the weight to shift on the car to slide from one place to the other place. Basically from one side of the road to the other side of the road. Very simple. Now, you need to understand another thing, guys, is that about the angles. Obviously, I'll have a completely separate video because if I want to go in absolute detail and teach you how to become the best, you need to know every single detail, right? So that's why I need to make a video about every single thing. There's so many details. Now, let me get a big angle, try to explain. Now, the bigger the angle, the more aggressive will be the transition itself. Watch. Lift off. You see how aggressive and fast is this? Now, you also need to be careful how big the angle is, because you saw what happened now. Now, if you have a massive angle and you just completely lift off, you might most likely will spin out. That's where you also encounter something that is throttle timing. The bigger the angle, the more aggressive the transition and the faster the transition. If you remember what I told you guys, the slower something is, the more reaction time you have. The faster something is, the less reaction time you have. So, what does this mean? Again, back to showcases. I'm gonna shift third, initiating. I'm actually going to modulate, so I have more grip. Now we're gonna have big angle, boom, and now you see, this time, can you catch what I did differently? This time, guys, I'll tell you, What I did differently is like I lifted off, but I went back on the gas way earlier, because you saw the massive the angle, the way bigger the angle, the faster the transition. That means you need to catch it way faster, and this is very, very hard, very complicated. So that's my advice. Start with some shallow angles. So watch what happens with shallow angle. We're gonna just use some shallow angle, lift off. You see how chill is this, and you just left foot brake if you get short on the corner, because this is just for showcase, I had to do it. And then again, shallow angle, lift off, and we catch it, and lift off, car looks where we want it, catch it, lift off, car looks where we want it, back on the gas, lift off, car looks sideways, lift off, car looks sideways, lift off, car is on the corner, hold clutch, wait for the corner, extend the drift. Okay, that's way too advanced stuff anyway. Anyways, we'll cover this in the other video. But you get the point, guys. You get the point. Again, we're towards the wall, one side of the corner, clutch kick to initiate, lift off, car looks sideways, gas, car settles in and looks sideways, gas. You can always use these two tips. They are massive tips. Use these two tips, guys, to know where to go back on the gas and just continue the drift after transition. The earlier you get back on the gas during transition, the shallower the angle, and you might even like just cancel the transition itself. You might straighten out, or if it's too late, you might spin out, as you saw. Like if I did like massive angle and I completely lifted off and getting back on the gas too late, I will spin out, or if I didn't even get back on the gas. So knowing this, guys, what we do next? Turn in, let the wheel self-steer, catch the drift. Jesus Christ, I went to a wheel lock. I didn't mean to go into that big angle. Now, clutch kick. While holding the gas, we clutch kick. Boom, transition. Boom, transition. And you ask, guys, basically, okay, but why, you know, what's the deal with clutch kick? I'll tell you, guys. With the lift off, we're slightly decelerating. We're losing speed a bit. However, with the clutch kick, it's acceleration technique. With the lift off, we're losing a bit of speed. With the clutch kick, we're building speed, we're building momentum. So this is where you know, and as well with the handbrake will be the same. This is where you know, and that's why I'll be covering a lot in the other videos, deceleration versus acceleration techniques. I'm just gonna go very briefly. I don't want this video to be super long. It needs to be specific for transitions, right? For every technique, there's a video to be done, don't worry. So the clutch kick in a nutshell, guys, from one side to the other, same drill like the lift off, but this time we just don't lift off the throttle, we just clutch kick, we tap the clutch. See, absolutely the same drill, guys, absolutely the same drill, but this time we're just using the clutch. And not only for RPMs you can use it, but I'll talk about the RPMs and stuff into the advanced videos, so in future. But you can use the clutch for the transitions as well, and it's amazing. So again, the longer you hold it, the more power it's going to build up. If you hold it for way too long, however, you might straighten out, and you're bashing the rev limiters, which is bad. And as you saw, the longer I held it, more power and energy generated from the engine, because when I released the clutch, all this energy buildup that the engine did sent to the rear wheels, I went into very big angle, and you might even spin out, so you have to be careful, guys. Really depends on the car, the build, and how much energy like you're sending, because the longer you hold the clutch, the more energy the revs is going to build the engine. So when you release it, imagine all this energy going to the rear wheels, you might spin out. So that's why usually you just do one kick, like just one slight push, one slight clutch kick, boom, again, boom. And you see how much speed and momentum the clutch kick is building. I was way further than when I was using the lift off, and I reached the corner because I'm literally flying. Watch again. Look where we're literally, bro, I was doing the transition from, holy, like it's somewhere in the middle of that section, and like I reached again the corner. That's in a nutshell the clutch kick, its acceleration technique. So that's about it, the clutch kick variation. Now we're gonna cover the handbrake, and I have very big task for you guys and a very big advice. Do not start using non-stop the handbrake. You can try it, practice it, but leave it for later. Master the lift off, master the clutch kick, and then implement the handbrake. Because I'm so tired of people just going to a corner, oh handbrake, oh again handbrake, oh again handbrake, and everything you do you're dependent on the handbrake. You don't want to be dependent on the handbrake. Everything has its place and its time. It's all about situations and knowing which technique to use at the right time. As I explained to you, you can always come to the Discord, you can always come to the Drift Talk channel, you can always ask me at this situation, this time, what was the best thing to do, and I'll eventually cover it in the months into all these massive series, long series, that I'll cover what is best in which situation and so on. So that's my biggest advice, and I beg you, do not learn this bad habit. I want to make you great drifters, guys. Don't learn this bad habit. Use it, but know when to use it. Now, about the handbrake. Same drill. We're starting from literally one outer side of the road to the other one. We cube the throttle, but this time with handbrake. We're literally going to do mini handbrakes. So, always clutching. Remember what we talked about the drift entry, about the handbrake? Always clutching, again handbrake. And again we extend the drift, and again mini handbrake, and we're sliding, we're reaching the corner, and that's about it. You just need to do mini handbrake transitions. They are not long handbrakes. I mean, you can do a long handbrake transition, but that's more if you're getting short towards the corner. Let me try to get short on the corner so you can see. So you see, I was going to get short on the corner. I held the handbrake for very long. But obviously that's for a completely different video. You get the point. But that's about the transitions. Now, the lift off, we're gonna do a very short recap, and then I can show you a thing or two about, you know, the weight transfer itself. But what we're doing is literally we're just shifting the weight left and right. That's about the transitions guide. And what we do here on the straights is basically going left and right. That's called manji or chokudori, and I'll cover this in a new video, so don't worry about it. Now, we're gonna do the lift off. We initiate again, lift off, catch, lift off, gas again, lift off, we'll look sideways, car looks where you want it, gas. That's about the lift off. Now let's go for the clutch kick transition. Same thing, but this time we don't lift off the throttle. So let me get the good line because I screwed it up. Clutch kick while we hold the gas. Again, clutch kick while we hold the gas, and just because I'm approaching the corner with very high speed, I'm just going to hold the clutch a bit to let my car slide and also grip up a bit. Again, now we're gonna clutch kick, and boom, you see how early I entered this corner. I transitioned so early, just because the clutch kick transition builds up so much momentum and it accelerates. It's just amazing for catching up, you know, if you're about to get short, you can use the clutch kick one. And the handbrakes, very simple guys. So, the handbrakes, I shouldn't have taken this corner because I wanted to start with transitions, but anyways, so, gonna catch this line here. Now, reach this place, clutch handbrake very quickly. Again, prepare your hand, clutch handbrake, and that's about it. Very simple. Now, you'll probably ask what I was going to cover as well on top of this. I'm gonna cover a bit of weight transfer. I'll probably leave it for other videos, but now what you can do also in terms of transitions is like, let's say, where should I go to actually showcase this? I'm thinking Give me a second to think, guys. Okay, I need something completely out of the box to make as a layout here so I can show you guys. But you can use just clutch and brake to slam the weight forward on the front of the car and just transition. And now again, you can then clutch kick for transition, and then you can play around a lot. And then again, you can smash the clutch and the brake, and again you can smash the clutch and the brake. And you see how massively you're shifting the weight of the car from the back towards the front very aggressively, and this snaps the car. You saw how my back flew. So this is one of the ways to like use the weight transfer and just do a transition. If you need massive angle and to decelerate, just slow yourself tremendously, this is one of the ways. But I think, as I see, the video is becoming way too long, and I'll just leave this for another video, guys. It's way too much to explain. My head is booming, and you see that I can explain and keep going for hours and hours, and I want to teach you so much, but it's just, it has to be on the different videos. You get the point, right, guys? So I think that's about for transitions. I think I shared everything I wanted. If not, I'll just start the camera recording again. Please like the video, guys, it really helps me out. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Share your feedback. Do you like the series? Do you like the videos? This is my goal, to make you great drifters, even surpass me way more than top, because I'm at the top at the moment. I do believe that I'm the best overall by skill set. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoy this series. If you wanna look for more, stay tuned, hit the bell button, you'll get notified for new videos. Check out my Patreon, I release cartoons. I want to plan in future to jump into modding, so there will be car mods as well. I'm still learning, but I need to do this series, so this is a priority to teach you guys. Check out my second channel, Fun Clips Compilations. Just time killers, guys, amazing videos. I think you'll laugh a lot. I shared a lot of fun moments there. Join us on Discord, discuss drift talking. There's guides, all kinds of help stuff. There's help channel, drift talk, race talk, whatever you enjoy. Join us. I've shared all kinds of helpful stuff, all the applications that I use. The guides are set up there. The how to drift channel is set up there. So I'm waiting for you. Check out the server that I released, guys. I plan to set up events, maybe every Saturday, whatever, to join up, drive with me, have fun. Let's practice together. Let's have fun, guys. For now, wish you all the best, and we'll see you in the next video.